G'day gang, GameolioDan here, how ya going? We're back in Lord of the Rings Online, back in Vivendi. Gonna go and hand in a couple of quests.
What can I do for you?
You return and in victory. I confess that I did not fully expect either of those tidings. There is more work to be done, GameolioDan.
Stay a moment.
It is not yet enough. GameolioDan, I need you to show me that you hold the history of the Dunedain as important as I or still. If Calenglad does decide to help you, I will not be held responsible if you turn to plunder. In Parthandwell, just north of the road that runs to the fields of Fornost, there is a small graveyard called Gorthost. The names, birth dates, and death dates listed on the stones there have not been recorded. Take this charcoal and this parchment and make rubbings of the graves of Gorthost. Beware of the bats and barguests that are sure to prowl nearby. Gorthost is by a collapsed wall north of the ruins of Osterien, and also north of the road. If you return from this errand, our ancestral records will be more complete, and you may have proved your worth to me, perhaps. For sure. For sure. Did we? I thought we had something else to... Yeah, we did, at the back. Him at the back, with the candlestick. In the conservatory. Okay.
What do you need?
Grimshaw is no more? This is excellent news, GameolioDan, and I begin to believe your tale. It is not yet enough, I am afraid, but perhaps you are telling the truth. If you succeed at my next errand, I will be free of doubt.
Stay a moment.
While you were confronting Jabe Grimshaw in turn for Nick, a ranger named Panteskel sent word of many boggarts advancing towards the ruins of House Brumbar. Brumbar was a Dunedain line of no small importance before the abandonment of Anonymous, but we must keep the grounds of that ancient manor safe from treasure seekers, though the buildings are mostly gone. Panteskel did not seem overly concerned about this band of boggarts, but I would be put more at ease if you stood with him. The creatures are cowardly, but in great numbers even the weakest of foes can pose a threat. The ruins of House Brumbar are north and east of Tinnadir in Parthandwell. It's funny, we've been in Vivendi for so long and I still can't say that thing right. Cross the bridge to the mainland and follow the shore northward. Brumbar is a little more than crumbling walls now, but we cannot allow the boggarts to befoul its memory. And he said all of that without even flinching or blinking. So you know he's serious. Okay, so. We gotta go out over there. Also got Architects of History. Should we do that now? Shall we do that now? Although he may end up sending us this way, right? Alright, let's get this one done. One thing at a time, right? Here it comes. I love it. Just that. I don't know what instrument it is, but it's just very subtle. It's actually quiet. It's very quiet. It's very quiet. At least on my headphones. Alright, so we're going to head off over to this area, the defense of House Brumbar. So after this, I don't know if we'll go, maybe we'll go and have a look at let's have a look at our quest log. So, I don't know if we're going to do Fornost, but we might do Garth Agarwen. I think Garth Agarwen was the one we could. Let's have a look here. Where are you? I can never find these things when I need them. Okay, so Garth Agarwen. Where are you? Where are you? How come I can't see it? Fornost, Great Barrow. Garth Agarwen. This one here. Yeah, this one's non-scaling. Okay, so maybe the other one. Maybe Fornost. We rode right past them, didn't we? Now, that's not the only thing I was looking at here, because it just opened up before. I've also got the road to the lovely mount, the Lonely Mountain. The road to Erebor. Now, I'm pretty sure Catwoman, maybe, mentioned this a few times. That I should maybe try to do that. So I may get that done. Once we are done with this, with Evendom. It's kind of funny because it was sort of tucked away, and I have seen it a couple times, but over the months, the years. How long have we been playing this now? It must be a year though since we started the first part. Yeah, there must be something like that. Nathmun has sent you to me. I do not think I will have need of your assistance, but I know better than to refuse help earnestly offered. These boggarts are weak, but their great numbers give them courage. This courage is misplaced, for we will turn them aside from House Brumba with ease. Make yourself ready. Prepare yourself. The boggarts approach in great numbers. Mate, not even a problem, because we got them Doomfold fire oils. We're all good here. I really dig how it's changed the icon. I think that's awesome. Or maybe Marta. Maybe it was Marta that told us. It was Marta or Catwoman. I'm sure a few of you have told me about it now. I love that they're just on fire. Was there another change to focus recently? I just feel like I'm struggling for focus. Like I'm actually having to press the button. And it's not as good as it once was, where I never had to worry about pressing the button, but it seems to not be as good. Maybe I'm just imagining all this. Okay. So we'll ride out over here now, I suppose. Sorry, which one was that? Grave, okay, the grave rubbings. He didn't even say anything. I would have expected Pentascal to say, yes, we did it, hooray! High five, GameolioDan, or something to that effect. They're just like, nah, I'll just stand here and look. And look, and keep on looking. Come on, Baz. Recover that health, buddy. Yeah, so has it been a year now since the episode 1? Since the first part? Must be getting close if it isn't. And we've 140 parts. Which I think is about right. We would have done like about an episode, maybe 2.5 episodes each week. I mean, I guess I could easily check once I finish recording. I can't do it right now though. But it has been a good adventure. And I think I was right when I'm sure I've mentioned this at some point during the series that we could be playing this one for a couple decades. Hopefully the servers are still running at that point. That would be about, we'll time it probably, it's gonna be like real time, right? Real time Lord of the Rings, the book. The trilogy. How long did it take them to get where they had to get to? 10 years? 15 years? 12 years? 5? I'm just taking a guess here. But I'm pretty sure it was years, right? Not a couple of months or anything like that. Alright, so here's the gravestones. We like rode around it a couple times. It's one. Oh, of course. The fearsome Barghest did not like that at all. So what are you rubbing over there, eh? Don't go rubbing my gravestones. They belong to me. I've marked them well. If you know what I mean. I've marked my territory plenty of times on those gravestones. Don't you go touching them. Those bats too, they don't like it at all. Hey! That's where we perch, somehow. We hang on them. Sort of. Upside down, no, that doesn't work. Well, don't worry about what we do, it's our business, alright? Yeah, just stay away from our tombstones. You wanna, like, hit it? Yeah, I don't know, do you reckon, was there a change made? Like, I'm really struggling for the focus. Struggling for the focus. Improved intent concentration adds a power restore and reduces the cooldown of intent concentration. Or maybe it's the mobs I'm fighting. Heartseeker. Precision. Increases the amount of focus precision stance generates. Well, that's what I need. Now, am I not in precision stance? Oh, maybe that's it. Hang on a sec, what's going on here? No, I am in precision stance. Yeah, I'm in precision stance. When active, generates focus every 5 seconds. Oh, I have to have a look at it. We shall have to investigate and see what's going on there. Just feels different. Bam ba da bam bam ba ba dam. And yes, we might have to try out the other Bowmaster. Maybe I should try a Bowmaster and see what that's like. Critical eye. So I mean, I've got I wonder if I switch from trade tree to trade tree. Am I in trade tree 2? I am in trade tree 2. Why is that? How did I get that? So if I go over here, I wonder if my bars change as well. Oh, they do too. Okay. Well, after 140 episodes or so, we might try out the Bowmaster for a little bit. See what that's like. Stationary long-ranged hunter dealing the great damage. Uses AoE and CC range skills to hinder foes. Although I do like the idea of being a trapper as well. Shall we try that out? Let's try that out. Something different. Tripwire earns the skill Tripwire, which does what? Oh, here we go. A tripwire trap can knock a monster down, sometimes creating the opportunity to use a fellowship maneuver. Okay, well I'm not in a fellowship and I don't know if I'll ever be in a fellowship in the near future, so that might not be that handy. Well, still, 5-second knockdown is pretty good. When you're trying to survive, right? Hunt natural extracts. We should do this while we ride. Natural extracts. Increases damage over time. Hang on, get on your horse. That shouldn't change. Alright, increases damage over time. Okay. Increases physical and tactical mitigation. Combat traps. Increases trap damage and reduces trap cooldowns. Well, if I'm going to be a trapper, I want low cooldowns on my traps, right? Explosive arrow. Ooh, I like that. Endurance. Increases the parry and evade. Bonuses of endurance. Stance. So I guess I'm going to be getting hit quite a bit. Earns the skill Rain of Thorns. How many more points I got? 5 more. Explosive power. Increases damage for deadly decoy and explosive arrow. I want that for sure. Complex mechanisms. Increases resistance penetration for all traps. Changes all traps to ranged ground targeted skills. Oh. Piercing trap. Places a trap that does damage over time and slows all enemies in the trap radius. This actually sounded pretty cool. I wish I had more points so we could go further than this. Okay. I shall commit. Now let's have a look at the skills. I didn't plan this, by the way. None of this was planned. Now I'm hoping the thing that I'm hoping is that if I start messing around my bars, that actually I should test this because I don't want to mess around with it and then it have, yeah, it messes it all up. Like penetrating shot, for example. Can I still use this? Deadly decoy. So when I throw that down, does that mean drops an explosive decoy that draws the attention of nearby foes, so it's going to taunt? When it explodes, it will damage and stun enemies. So the stance I want to be in now is not precision, but oh, ouch! Oh no! Oh, sorry. Whatever that was, little fox. Oh no, little fox copped it. When active, decreases the power cost of ranged attacks and increases your parry and evade ratings. Let's throw that on. So I've got my deadly decoy, penetrating shot. I just wonder if this is still active. Yep, definitely is. And what are the other buttons I can press? Tripwire. Searing blood arrow. Yeah, I'm getting a whole bunch of oh, hang on a second. I need to figure out where I'm going to put all these buttons. Triple trap. Places a trap to root the enemy. Ah, okay. Is that going to replace it? I gotta wait for the cooldown. Alright, triple trap looks good. Oh, which is actually this button here. Oh, okay. So I didn't have to change that at all. Alright, so anyway, I took one skill off. Now I wonder what happens if I switch back. If we go back. Trapper. Okay. Any unsaved trait data will be lost. Well, how do I save it? Hang on a second. Oh, it is in if I hadn't applied it. Oh, good. Okay. That's what I wanted to see. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that it would come back. Okay, so I can... there's a bit of a cooldown. Alright, I might stay with this, but I'll muck around with it again. Because I'd like to get going. And not sit here all day boring you all while I try to figure this out on the fly. Now there is one... Was that Bloodshot? Or was that related to the... Oh, maybe that's for the trapper. Okay. Alright, cool. Anyway, I'll muck around with that and I'll try to get it. I don't want to mess around with it too long, but it was good to, I guess, go through it. And you might have some ideas of what I might be able to do there. Show you what I'm doing. Thinking of doing. But that sounds pretty cool. I like the idea of trapping a few folks. Very good. These rubbings are clear and easy to read. And the information will be most helpful in piecing together some gaps in the histories. Go across the way to the bookshelf containing our lineages and place these grave rubbings on the right shelf. Come back and speak to me when you have done this. Alright, buddy, you got it. Oh, where is it? Oh, you actually got a bookshelf out here. Okay. Fine. Done. Well, you can't even be bothered standing up. At least let's have a chat.
Greetings.
Thank you for your efforts, GameolioDan. For my part, I believe that you have been sent by Aragorn, and I hope that Calenglad will help you with due haste. I would tell him that you are not a tomb robber, and that your assistance has been of great help to me. You can also tell Aragorn that I'll be spending quite a bit of time fixing up my bars here, so that I have got all my skills available and ready. You can tell him that too if you like.
What do you need?
You have returned, GameolioDan. I must applaud you and apologise at the same time. I still do not believe you were trustworthy. These are dark days, and the Dunedain cannot afford to trust so easily. But you have proven yourself to me many times over. I will tell Calenglad that your errand must not be hindered. Do not think less of me. The Dunedain have not survived through the long years by having an abundance of trust. What haven't we done? Whose trust do we need to earn still? Astuil's trust. Okay, where is he? Loyalty's proof. Earn. Where is he? Loyalty's proof. I'm looking. I'm looking for something to blink. Oh, it's right here. Hang on a second. What's going on? Oh, he's right here. Hey, buddy. What's happening? Sorry,
Would
mate.
you do something for me?
You don't have anything above your head? Oh, it's grey. Ah, I think you mentioned that, Coco Captain. Alright. I am not as suspicious as of your identity as Calenglad, but I will do as he wishes. You must prove to me that you have an honest heart and are not allied with those who seek to plunder my Dunedain heritage. Jetsam sometimes washes onto the shore of the island from out in the lake, and the tomb robbers seek it out in search of jewels and other valuable trinkets. These pieces once belonged to the law-abiding people of Anor and to their kings of Inuminas. We cannot allow the robbers to get their hands on any more of them. Follow the island's western shore northward, GameolioDan, and look for Jetsam among the reeds. I would be interested in seeing any damn pottery shards you can recover. Beware of tomb robbers, for they seek the same things, though for very different reasons. Return to me when you have gathered enough fragments, and I will see if you have recovered anything of interest. Kelsey West, one of your best. That's a proper beard though. It's a proper beard. See, this time of day, that water looks so inviting and beautiful. That's fisherman's water right there. That's good to go. You know what I mean? That's beautiful. And you might see that picture on Instagram now. Alright, anyway, let's see. Jetsam. Looking for some. Looking for some Jetsam. It's supposed to wash up. Here we go. That, I think I may have mentioned it last time, but that, without the castle there, right, looks just like a place in New Zealand. Beautiful water. Maybe a few more pebbles down here, but pretty much identical. Very beautiful. Where was that place? TNL, I think it was. Damn pottery shards. I'm sure you could pick out many different places in the world that would look similar to, but that's what comes to mind. More Jetsam. 2 of 6, 3 of 6. A little bit more somewhere around here. It's Jetsam right there. There's a tomb robber that needs to die. Needs to feel the wrath of some flaming arrows. Oh, yeah, okay. So if you switch specs, you gotta remember to switch your stances too. Because that will stay. One thing that another game is doing, which I think is really cool, is when you bring up your skills here, it shows you, it'll highlight ones that aren't on your bars, which is kind of new and cool. So you can quickly go through and go, oh, I don't have this one on my bar, let's throw that down. Or not, you know. Yeah, I see a few are grayed out. Barrage of Fire. I do have Blood Searing Arrow. Hang on a second, so I don't have that on my bar. Merciful Shot. An exceptionally damaging shot that also restores the hunter's morale. Oh yeah, probably a good one to have on my bar, right? Okay. So... I don't know why I've got this twice. Probably for easy access. So what's this one? Yeah, I might have to change a few of those keys again. All the keybinds. I need to fix things up. Have I gone too far? Any more jetsam around here, or have I gone too far? I need 2 more. Jetsam, here we go. One more lot of jetsam, please. Might not be all the way on this side though. Might have gone a little bit too far. Let's go back. Come on, Jitsam. Come on. Red squirrel, stay out of there. Stay out of it. What was that? That's with a big old bee over my head. Big old beta. Aha, here we go. Okay. Let's see if Astiel recognizes this feat. This is going to be the first step to gaining his trust. $40 left. No, 3 minutes left. Ah, mate, I really enjoyed using this. I think that's a fantastic oil. I like that oil. If I could just pour it over the top of my head, I would just be a flamin' ranger.
What do you need?
You have returned GameolioDan, and with some shards of Evendham's history, I trust.
Could I speak with you a moment?
You have recovered quite a few artifacts and bits of pottery from the shores of the lake GameolioDan, so now we need to sort out the valuable pieces from the rest. I have been separating the pieces I have collected by size on each of these mats, so if you do the same I would appreciate it. Then I can examine them easily for clues to their history. It should not take long. Oh, let me just do that for you then, mate. Alright, what am I doing here? I just placed them down? Okay. Everything's nice and neat. Does that make you happy?
Greetings.
Thanks for your help, GameolioDan. Neathmun thinks such efforts are fruitless and that any time spent out of battle with the tomb robbers is time wasted, but I disagree. We must salvage whatever remnants of our history from them we can, whether through combat or the avoidance of it. You have a good heart and a helpful spirit, GameolioDan. I believe that you are indeed a friend of Aragorn, and I will tell Calenglad as much. Thank you again for your efforts. You're welcome. Except for that last bit, I think you could have done that yourself. You're a bit lazy. Anyway. That's okay. Calenglad, what do you reckon, mate?
What can I do for you?